The Root of Anger. A divine power therapy transmission for soul remembrance and emotional alchemy. 1. Sacred perception. The mirror of misnamed fire. Anger is not the enemy. It is the soul's scream under false names. Behind every outburst is a deeper cry. I have abandoned myself. I am unseen. I was once silenced and now the wound shouts. But the world only sees the flames, never the spark of forgotten worth beneath them. What if your anger wasn't a problem, but a portal? A doorway into the moment your inner child decided, I must roar or I'll vanish. Look again. That fury is sacred intelligence, trapped in a mask of defense. Can you face it now without flinching? Can you ask, what do I keep trying to protect in me by fighting the world outside me? Because the mirror never lies. Only our interpretation does. 2. Divine integration, the healing of split selves. There's the one who explodes, and the one who regrets, the one who's loud to be heard, and the one who hides in shame. But none of them are wrong. They are fragmented versions of you, trying to survive a dismembered world. You were not born angry. You were taught to suppress your pain, until it ignited into rebellion. But now, you remember who you were before the rupture. You step beyond guilt or repression. You say, I no longer punish myself for what I was never taught to process. I reclaim my inner fire, not to burn, but to illuminate. You become the divine parent to every version of you that didn't know how to speak with love. And just like that, the storm turns into a song. 3. Embodied command, the walk of sovereign flame. Now you walk as one who is no longer triggered, but activated. You no longer see enemies. You see mirrors. You no longer erupt. You express truth in real time. You lead your nervous system like a sacred orchestra. You speak boundaries before they're broken. You honor emotion as energy, not as identity. Say it with presence. I walk with the flame of clarity, not reaction. I no longer burn to be seen. I shine because I remember. This is not suppression. It is command. You are no longer ruled by the fire. You are the one who gives it form. With love, with truth, with God at the center. Mirror reflection prompts. Where does my anger try to protect me from pain? What am I truly asking for when I raise my voice? How would my life change if I saw anger as sacred energy, not failure? Divine Power Healing Code, the Root of Anger. I bless the fire. I honor the wound. I reclaim the voice that once burned to be heard. I no longer react, I reveal. I no longer suppress, I transform. I walk now as flame aligned with truth. For I remember, God never gave me anger to destroy, only to awaken what I forgot to love.